Hi. So now let us see some examples on this third normal form. So the first one is here we have a four attributes in a relation A, B, C, D, and these are the FDs actually. So here, first of all, what is the key actually? So let us see, RHS side A is not there. So try to find out the A closure. So A deriving BC, okay, C deriving D. Now, so if you observe that, this is primary key, okay, or prime attribute. So this is deriving. So that is what super key. So this is not a transitive dependency. But here C is not a super key. And that meaning is it is not a it is a non-key attribute, and D is also non-key attribute. So that is what actually we have in the definition. Either X must be super key or Y must be prime attribute actually. So in these two, not satisfying anyone actually. So this is transitive dependency, right? A derives C, C derives D. So that is why for this, try to find out the C closure. So if you find the C closure, C derives D. So these two only, right? Now what is going to happen? So make the relation R1 as C comma T, and in that C is the primary key, and original relation R, A is there, B is there, and C covered here C. So because that is the foreign key in R now. Okay, so that's it. So this is the primary key actually. So now this is going to become foreign key. Is it or not? So in this way, you can divide very simple manner. So this is simple example. Now let us take one more. So here also, total 5 attributes are there in a relation. So try to find out the key actually. So here A is not there, C is not there in the RHS part. So AC closure, let us try to find out. So AC closure, if you find, what we are going to get? AC, then A derives B, C derives D, and B derives C. So this is going to become key actually. So key here is AC. And if you observe that, before going to check the third normal form, is it in the second normal form? That is what our rule, right? If you want to say it is in a third normal form, first of all, it must be second normal form. But here, if you observe, A is the prime attribute. So this is partial functional dependency. Is it or not? And even C is also prime attribute. This is also partial functional dependency. So first to make this one in second normal form. So for that, what we have to do? So whatever partial functional dependency, A to C, let us take first of all, A to B. Then find A closure. If you find A closure A, and then B only we are getting, and B derives E actually. So this is one, and another one, C derives D actually. So let us take that also. So that means C closure, that means partial dependency, this one. So C closure, if you find C and then D. Now R1, relation R1 is going to become, take this ABE. So that means this is the primary key. Take R2, then CD only. This is primary key. Now the original relation is what? Of course, A, C will be there. Then B covered here, and C is there. D covered here, E covered here. So that means these two only, and those two are the primary key actually. All attributes are the primary key attributes. So that's it. Now, because see, we already discussed it. This is in second normal form, and and this is also in third normal form actually. Is it or not? Because all of them is part of primary key, and we don't have any non-key attributes. Now, two attributes only there. One is primary key, another one is non-primary key. So that means C. Let us take another color here. That is simple. So C derives D. This FD we are covering here actually. So that means primary key deriving non-key actually. So this is also in third normal form. Third normal form. Now let us come here actually. So A derives B. This FD we are covering here. And B derives E also there in R1 actually. B derives E. Now if you observe primary key is A. So A derives B. Non-key attribute to B derives E actually. So R1 further we are dividing actually. So B closer if you find as usually for the third normal form, BE we are getting. So R1 we are dividing further as R1 dash. So that we are going to take as B comma E, and where B is the primary key, and remaining R1 is what actually. So A and this primary key here going to become foreign key. So overall, what are the tables actually? So let us take here. So total tables are here R2 and R and R1 dash and R1 actually. So this single table divided into total 4 tables. That is what you have to observe. So in R2, we have CD, primary key is this one. And in R, AC, and this is the primary key. In R1 dash, BE, this is the primary key. And in R1, AB, and this is the primary key. So this is what, now all of them is in the second or third normal form actually, because you have only, first of all, only 2 attributes. Okay.